So there's just a mink right there. Went in that. He's got a little tunnel, and I can see some tracks up there. And there's some tracks down here. And going across there are probably all his. We have a marten box up the hill there.
What did you hit it on?
Just curious if it was sitting out there on the ice. Just curious if it will come back out. Probably not. Okay, we got tracks coming out of there. That's the mink as well. So it'd be a good spot to put a box down in there. What do we got?
Two at once.
Two at once?
Yeah.
Or is it just pulling out the bait?
No, it's two, I believe.
No, so that was bait.
Oh.
So it's eating the bait. And then it came out, but it got chewed on as well. See those tracks down there?
Yeah.
That's that mink.
Oh.
In there. They digging down in the snow and then they go in the water.
Yeah.
And he came out the other side. I didn't see him, but I can see his tracks coming out of the ice.
What?
There's a trap straight ahead and it's set off. Would someone like to go check it? It's probably a squirrel since it's not hanging out of the box.
Probably.
And then we got a moose. Let's also walk through here. And we got a flying squirrel, looks like.
How do you tell if it's a squirrel or a flying squirrel?
Well, they look completely different. So, flying squirrel are quite gray, more browny gray. And regular squirrel is red. So has it been chewed on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll have to grab the setters from the truck and then throw that back in for bait. Okay, so we've had a coyote come through here and come up to the box. There's nothing sticking out of the box, but it's tried to get to it. Trap set off, nothing in there. Interesting. Put some snares up around here.
Oh.
You don't see it?
Oh, spot where is it? Right there?
Yeah. Still set. Just leave that for now. We got one more trap over here. Okay, well, we've had lots of activity in here again. Digging around.
Truck off.
Digging over here. Bugger.
Guys, wanna go home?
You might get fired.
What? Where is it?
Keep going. It's behind me. It's that biggest tree right in front of you. Keep going straight up the hill.
Oh, I see it.
And there's that lynx cubby at the bottom. And a marten box way up high. And just be careful, yeah. There's traps right in front of you, so don't stick your hands in there.
Oh, I see it. How were they gonna get through there?
Well, we'll clear it out a little bit. But all you have to do is just look at these springs here.
Yeah, and then
They're closed, so we know it's not set off. Let's see on that tree going across.
not set off.
Are you sure? Can you see? Oh yeah, okay. So we can, if you get up, you can brush the snow off in front of the trap just to make it look a little bit more inviting to go in. If you can reach it. Just
I can't even see the trap.
use the setters there and just knock all that snow off in front. Push it towards us maybe. Otherwise you're gonna get a face full. As long as the opening,
Carter, right in the face.
you don't have to worry about on top of the trap, just clear in front.
It's open.
Okay, that's all that really matters. Okay, going into Rachel's Fisher exclusion box. I hear some hooting and hollering because
Got a weasel and it's not chewed on.
got a weasel.
Small.
Little guy. Alright, well, let's see if it'll come out without ripping any fur.
It's pretty frozen.
Yeah, but sometimes that actually works to our advantage and it comes right off the trap.
Oh yeah, it's coming right out.
Yeah, so there. Perfect, because now we can reuse that trap. And we still got bait in there?
Yeah, lots.
Yeah, good. Cool.
Just glad he isn't chewed on.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, so we...
Even this big bone's wired.
Yeah, I knew I had that wired, but there's just not a lot of meat left on it, so we've thrown in another little fresh chunk of meat and wired up. That'll just stop something from pulling it out quickly. That's good. See, and then they even come back, you can see the tracks back here. They'll come and try and get to it from this side, and then, but those little guys will get past the trap. Is it out of bait?
The bait got trapped too.
The,
It's just the paper.
the bait got trapped with...
Just the paper of the bait though.
And poo inside of it.
Got a
Another.
nice big weasel. Not chewed on either.
Okay, well,
Not too young, but not old.
okay, you want to brush away the snow from the back of the trap, just so it opens up, yeah. That just helps the scent. Yeah, lots of most droppings in there. Okay, so we need bait and probably add some fresh lure. So right in here, we've got, yesterday I saw a mink sitting right there. It went in that hole and it's tunneling and it's coming out over there and running up.
It sounds like there's ice.
Yeah, so you just don't want to go too much further past that. But I think,
Trellis.
yeah, right below you is where the mink went in, right there.
Oh,
You see it?
I see it.
Yeah. So I think maybe we could set one back here. Yeah, just
Oh
don't.
yeah, I'm getting off.
Yeah. Eat fish? Well, let's hope that this mink eats this fish.
You don't have to. Did it.
Okay, so
It's stuck.
these boys are gonna both set up a mink trap each.
I call the best spot.
And we've got mink tracks down in the snow here. Okay, so you need a trap as well.
Oh yeah. There's no
Yeah.
trap. You can smell it.
Okay, so we got.
Is this set?
Okay, so grab the springs and pull them towards me. Like push them up. Yeah. Okay. And we'll leave the safety. Yeah, that's good. We'll leave the safeties on for now. Okay, now so put your cover back on. I'll set your trap here in a minute here. Okay, so we're just setting up some mink boxes. So trap is in, we got some fish heads in there.
Oh.
We're going to get the boxes ready to go and then we'll take them down to our trap spot.
I got them stuck. Oh, they're not.
You don't have to do it too tight on there because you're always going to be taking them off and on. So even just wrapping it around once, twice is plenty. Mr. Graceful. Okay, come over. We gotta make sure we don't get too close to the culvert.
There's a hole right there.
Yeah, but that's not a good hole.
There's the culvert.
It's right where that hole is. So I think we got a hole here where it's gone in.
The ice on there is this.
Well, that's the problem is we don't know how thick it is. Close to. So I think we want to come over here somewhere.
I can't.
Is that? Yeah. That's water right there where I just stepped. Let's come over here.
It's up to here.
Yeah, the water's running under. I can hear it running. So I think we set it right over here.
Where did I put it?
Yeah, so you come stand over here. And then I think we put it right underneath there.
Which way?
Okay, so that's doesn't really matter. Yeah, we've got to make sure that. So now, gotta check to see if the safeties are off.
Safeties are off on this
I'm gonna
one.
pull this up this way now. Since we turned it that way.
The safeties off.
There's a log right here. So that's probably a good spot to kind of secure it. That gives it room to go in, crawl through the trap. Trap set off. So yeah, there's open water. So there's a bit of a creek coming through here, right where we are, into the main creek. You hear it? So that's why
And the water's under us.
the water is under us. And that's why, because it's moving and now it's being insulated by the snow, it doesn't freeze solid. So that's why that mink went through a hole right where your foot is into the water. And so it's using this water system. And then,
This?
yeah, that's
I
where.
made that.
No, I know, but there was a hole right there. And then here's its tracks going into the main creek. So this is a good spot. So we might let's put some snow over top of the box, just a little bit, so that it doesn't look so obvious if someone was to stop on the road and see this big brown thing. So we'll kind of camouflage it. And we just want to make sure that the springs don't get frozen in, so we'll keep it open under the springs. That's good. You're good. Yeah, because no one's going to see it from a different angle. here's where the mink has been coming out. So I'm thinking if we set down in there somewhere.
Where should we put the trap?
So here's mink's coming out of the water there, and it's going underneath. Pardon?
They come out of the water?
Yeah, because they're a weasel, but they spend a lot of time in the water. And then they're also coming out under that tree over there. So we just have to be careful down along this edge because this could be deep water.
How deep do you think the water is?
So I think I don't really want to walk on this ice here because
It's not safe.
let's walk into this tree over here and just see, because below me here this is ice and it could be quite deep and it might thaw because we're going to have a warm spell here. Like they'll definitely come up to that tree and that would be a good spot.
Yeah, it is. There's a hole.
Pardon?
There's a hole. Into the better. There's a hole into the tunnel. Yeah, there's a hole into the tunnel.
There's a tunnel there?
Grab this here.
Okay, let's just hold on. I'm going to knock the snow off this tree right where you are. So I'll come back out a bit. Just to give us a bit more space. There. Okay, what did you find?
Oh, there's a tunnel.
Oh, big hole. Yeah, okay. So I think even just right at the base of this tree.
Yep.
Right there, right where you're digging is probably fine. It doesn't have to be down in the water or by the water. We're close enough. And turn it well, it doesn't matter. We'll have to readjust the springs. So put the hole to the creek.
Put the hole.
Yeah, that hole, yeah. Because they're gonna come up from the creek.
And then
Yeah.
oh, wait. Yeah.
I mean, they might come out of that hole, but
Oh, this hole goes all the way down to the creek.
yeah. So that
Yeah, I would.
there's like a little cave underneath us here. The springs are up.
I thought he should go through here.
Well, it might, but there's a good chance it's gonna come up off of that main creek because who knows if it can climb up through there. Okay, so Rachel has a marten box on the top of this hill that we keep getting coyotes coming in here checking it out. They haven't taken anything out of the box. We've got some pretty good trails. So here's Rachel's marten box. Coyotes have come right through. They've dug up around the back yesterday. We've got trails going through here, but this is the nice obvious trail that I like for now. I've seen it being used a couple times, so I think we'll set up right in here. So you can take out a snare, Rachel, and yeah, just undo it. Okay, so make sure it's completely okay. So we want a nice solid tree to anchor. So we'll use that big tree and then we'll put the snare in here. So start with, you're going to put this around the tree and then put that through.
Okay.
And then put that up fairly high. Yeah, and then I'll pull it tight. So we either look for free hanging. So we might be able to hang it. It's kind of this would be a good.
What about on that
So,
snare? Or is that?
Well, this is our pinch point right here.
Yeah.
This one or this one. So sometimes it's just trial and error.
So take this.
So go right around both those trees. Like take your loop and go all the way. Get this up high so it's completely visually out of sight. Okay, and now you might be able to hang it off of that. So you can put a leaner across as another option. I like right through here. So you see its tracks, and if you come up higher here, right in between these two trees.
Okay.
So I would use this bigger tree.
Okay. This one?
Yep. And then, so that's a coyote that's come through here.
Whose jacket is that?
That's mine because I was covered in snow and I was just taking it off because it was going down my back.
Should I put it this way or this way?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to put it right through here. We're just securing it to a nice big tree, our anchor tree. Yeah, that's plenty high.
Okay, so should I go around here?
Yep, and
Okay.
then just try and find a branch on that one that's kind of arced over. It's got a little curve to it.
That's too.
And so that's too high.
Yeah.
So just find another, see if there's a branch lower. And sometimes, like I say, it's just trial and error. You just set it up and then see if it works, if it seems to fit properly. And if it doesn't, you make some adjustments. Okay, so that's not bad. So we should make that circle smaller. And try and keep the black part there. Try and put that at the top. You always want to have that hanging. One, the animal doesn't see it, doesn't stand out as much. When you actually look at the bottom of that loop, it's pretty much perfect.
Yeah, because he was like stepping right through there.
So I would say just leave it just like that because we've
Okay.
got the bottom of the loop right in the center of where the tracks are going to be.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Awesome.